For more insights on China's plans to boost consumption, we're joined by Qiang, a fellow of the Belt and Road Research Center at Ming University of China. Mr. Qu, the action plan calls for the boosting of consumption with the multiple measures. So how will these measures work together to boost consumer market recovery?
Well, Junfeng, actually, they're covering several big areas. Even though we're talking about 8, measurements and also more than 30 detailed tasks, but basically you can view all these packages of the stimulus for the consumptions from the following aspect. For example, number one, how we can reduce the burden of people when they're talking about consumption. So for example, right now, a lot of people try to build a stable cash flow through the job, and also they try to reduce their daily, spendings. For example, like old age caring, for example, like taking care of children, for example, like healthcare and education. If we can actually bring down the cost of those kind of service sectors, I think people will dare to spend more money on the daily consumption. I think secondly is how we can help people to, build on more of the demand. Well, I think government actually breaking down from two aspects. Number one is how we can subsidize people. Recently, you probably have been heard that the trading policy has been, scaling up, and also we've been providing more of the subsidies to people if you want to, switch the old things for a new product. So I think this has already been spanning out really smoothly. And I think secondly is to create more of the demand. Actually, if you ask in current, consumption structures, which is the decided factor, I think supply decided the demand. So if we can build more of the better products with good efficiency, with good, accessibilities and availabilities, and I think people would, like to buy new things to replace the old things. So I think this is the second one. And the third thing is how we can create better services and environment for people to spend more of the money. For example, if they will have, good access to the e-commerce, if they will have, good services to guide them to get the coupons and subsidies from the government, and also to get more of the help through their family. Like, for example, have more children, government will give me more subsidies, and I can join these services, and then I can spend more of the money. So I think covering these three big aspects, I think people will improve their behavior in a consumption, and we can translate that into increased domestic consumption and demands.